And assalamu alaikum everybody. I hope you guys are doing great. My name is Nadia and today I wanted to make a video to answer a question that Aksa, Kiran and Ubaidullah asked me. So they asked me what about degrees and certificates for your children if you are homeschooling? How are you going to get them? And what's basically the legal procedure of homeschooling in Pakistan? So guys, as far as I know, there is no such legal procedure in Pakistan about homeschooling that I know of. If someone else knows, please let me know. Maybe that's the reason a lot of people are coming up with their own syllabus, and homeschooling parents are just in homeschooling groups. You would say that they would be asking for syllabus. Okay, my child is this many years old, tell me which syllabus I should follow, or things like that. The Pakistani education system, I think they know just two kind of people. One, kids who go to school, and the other set of kids who don't go to school, and they don't go to school because maybe the schools are so far, or maybe their parents are not able to afford them. So it's also because homeschooling concept is very new in Pakistan, and I think there has to be. It's a good thing that they should be having some legal procedures, some sets, books or syllabus or that homeschooling people had to follow. Is there yoga ki there be one thing that everybody would be following? Right now, people are all over the place. So guys, it's the next day, Monday, and I couldn't make a video yesterday because I was so tied up, and Sunday is a day when you can rest, and but no, for me it's like back-to-back things you have to do, and I'm happy to be busy. So let's get started. Meanwhile, Arshia Umar also asked the question, the same question that I was trying to answer yesterday, that how are we going to admit our kids to higher classes once they've been homeschooled? So, as I told you guys, कि पाकिस्तान में कोई ऐसा rules and regulations नहीं है where you can कोई syllabus है या कोई ऐसी कोई set rules हैं कि you have to follow them. But even I know, like through my educational years, I knew that you can appear as a private candidate. I was going to school when I was O-levels, while I was in O-levels. But I appeared because it was a private school, so I appeared as a private candidate. And even if I was not going to school, that was the same thing. I could appear as a private candidate, that was the same thing. Pay them a fee. That's what they're most concerned about, and then sit for an exam. The same thing I did for my A-levels, and same thing I did for my bachelor's, and the same thing I did for my master's. And I know a lot of people, trust me, I got a job before I got my first certification, and throughout my working years, nobody ever asked me for my certificate. Even now when I'm working, nobody ever asked me for my degree. They only give me a job for my skill. And not that I was working in some small place. I was working I started working, I did start from a small place, but after 2-3 months, I went to Pakistan's. I worked collectively in Pakistan's two big call centers. One in Islamabad and one in Lahore. So they never asked for my degree. Even when I was promoted as a supervisor, there was a requirement that you have to be bachelor's. You have to be graduate, but they did not ask for that piece of paper. Even Google says that. Even big IT giants or many other companies are going for people who are not having any degrees at all, but they are having skill, because they are aware that now or forever people were coming from a system where they get that piece of paper. That system is not providing them with appropriate, sufficient practical knowledge for them to be useful at at their work. workplaces. So I know many people, as I told you guys, my manager was a he never went to school because he belonged to a village, and when he was born he had a problem with his leg, and he only had education till matriculation. His father taught him at home, and then people were like इसको किसी मदरसे में डाल दो, ये वहाँ पे इसको कम से कम रोटी तो मिलती रहेगी, क्योंकि he would not be able to work. But he left his village. He did everything on his own. I'm telling you, it's a story of my manager who was working with us in one of the sophisticated companies of Pakistan, and he also did PCS, equivalent to like CSS, and he had been working at a government job also, but there was some conflicts or something like that, so he had to leave that and come to work with us. So yeah, it's all about your competence. That piece of paper cannot define you. So as far for my kids, I am going to I don't want them, even Manahil or Madi does not want to go have a degree, the piece of what my degrees are doing. They are just in the drawer. And I never use them. Maybe sometime in my life I may use them. When? I don't know. So yeah, but Manahil wants to be a vet. She wants to be a doctor for animals. For that, I think she has to go through the matriculation, O levels, and then particular numbers that she has to secure, something like that. So I told her, if you want to be a vet, this is a certain there's a certain path that you have to follow, and you just have to remember these facts, and you should know how the tips and tricks and techniques of attempting a paper. This is a system that you have to follow, and I think that's going to be an exciting journey for us too, and I'm going to share that also with you. Why it's trembling, because I'm holding it with my hands, and it goes like, my hands are trembling. I think I'm getting weak. Okay guys, thank you so much guys for listening to me, and if you guys have any other questions, please do keep on asking me questions. Keep on letting me know what your doubts are, and it's not necessary that you agree with me, and you have all the right to disagree and to let me know what you think. And thank you so much for listening to me. Have a wonderful day. Bye.